The first time I heard about Brand Yourself was, I'm trying to remember the year, but it was 2016, I think, after Tammy spoke at the Brewers Convention. She seemed to be talking a little bit more beyond the standard stuff. So many of these convention speakers are just, blah, this is, they throw it together. But clearly there was some effort put in, there was a little more original thought, it was kind of a cool angle. And this was during kind of our build-out phase when we were planning. We had a rough idea we were going to be in the area, but other than that, we basically had a business plan and some dreams. Whatever it was I knew, marketing had to be a central part of it. And I thought, all right, well, so let's go to the Brewers Convention, they're local, that's pretty cool. So that was the first time I heard, so they were kind of high on my list of companies to check out. In my prior work, I'd done marketing, but it basically been social media and not a lot of focus. Enough to know that we needed a voice and a brand and an identity. So about half a year of just figuring out our branding, figuring out logos, voices, what I just talked about as far as a social media plan, a style guide, kind of that initial, what's our brand, what's our voice, what's our colors, what's our pattern, all that stuff. How do we brand ourselves? But it's just, you sort of have this phase where you're getting to know each other and figure out what voice are you comfortable actually speaking. And it's a little bit of a mix of someone else getting to know you to know how to work with you, and then you actually figuring out yourself of like, all right, how am I going to be? How do I want to be portrayed? How am I going to talk about myself? I remember working with Tammy initially, and we had these huge packets of all these different concept arts. Let's go this direction, and kind of see the finished product. But really, that isn't even the most important part. Looking back on it, it's that figuring out your own voice and letting someone else worry what that voice is going to be. A salesperson can sell anything, a marketing person can market anything, but it really helps to know the business, know how brewers think, know how breweries function, know how the standard brewery customer, whether it's from a tap room or retail, what they're looking to buy. So Tammy obviously knows the industry very well, so just from her personal background and her prior clients, she has that experience in the industry to make a difference. In our perspective, being in the region we are, so close to the Twin Cities, in northwestern Wisconsin, but moving our product throughout different regions of Wisconsin, being able to change our message, focus on different products, and use social media, very targeted social media, throughout our different regions is really interesting because we have a lot of different consumer bases for our products, and having that type of versatility is really interesting. I don't know how many times I've heard throughout the first year of, your guys' social media is amazing. I don't know, it's so cool, and it's like, we were having those comments for 6 months when we're literally just like, cleaning air ducts and putting in piping and don't even have a brewery yet. But we were already establishing a voice and reaching our future customers. They've done a great job of matching our voice and portraying our brand, not only as we initially thought, but what we've grown into. If you're looking for any type of brand or social media, Brand Yourself is definitely who I recommend. Obviously for the beer industry, but I've given referrals in a number of professional industries as well.